Adele.
Yeah, man.
Dean.
Copy that.
And Renee.
How about you, baby Bill?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Bring some more down here too.
So it looks like we've got our first about to step through the gate right on time. How much we appreciate that, I can't tell you. Thank you, Max. And we are ready to begin. First in the meter 20s this morning, entry number 268 is Ma Belle de Pirot. Max Dolger rides for the owner, Maya Ernie of North Hills, first to ride this morning. And thank you, Max. So it looks like we've got our first, about to step through the gate, right on time. How much we appreciate that, I can't tell you. Thank you, Matt. And we are ready to begin. First in meter 20 this morning, entry number 268 is Belle de Pirot. Max Dolger rides for the owner, my area of Northville, first to ride this morning. And thank you, Matt.
You guys bring some more brush over here?
I can't tell the time. Like,
So it's a 16 fault total over the course. First round reference time of 46.83, and in phase number 2, 36.037, and a 16 fault score. Now it's number 756, 756, Billy Velocity. Will Simpson is riding for the owner, Dana Zaman of Topanga. First round reference time of 46.
Are you working for Ride On?
And in phase number 2, 36.037, and 16 fault.
I love the bow tie.
You guys are good? Waiting on us now. You guys good? Yeah. Don't forget that one piece right there, okay? All right. Yeah.
I think oh shoot, I really don't know. I'm new here too, so I know that's around Prix ring, but
I want to say that's number one. I'm going to hit that one. Yeah. And if it isn't, there's one other jumper ring all the way back in the corner. Okay.
No, yeah, I think that one's one.
I think it's one too.
Yeah. Because I'm 6.
And
This
it's
is
just the
5.
single knockdown from phase one there. 4 fault total, 36,172 is the time over phase 2. Reference from the first round, 49.53.
Yeah.
Probably.
just 1 through what 7 I get. I was like, it's not 101. You better move the jumps.
That's a bad feeling. Place.
780 is next. Here's Bazooka and Jonathan Kennedy, entry number 780.
Taylor in the van. Taylor, can you see if I have signal?
Phase 1 there, 4 fault total, 36,172. Time in phase 2, reference from the first round, 49.53. So a pair of knockdowns in round number 2, 1 rail coming down in the first phase as well. It's a total of 12. A 12 fault score, 36,104 on the clock with 12. through the gate now. It's entry number 188, Dollar Girl. Rebecca Bruce of Carpinteria, the owner rider on Dollar Girl, number 188.
Who's doing Hunter 1 today? Terrell. Hey Terrell, what's up man? Keeping it out there, looking for out Green Hunter Space 6. No one warming up. No one in the area. So yeah, same over here. No one anywhere.
And there we go, fault-free all the way around. And that's a class leader now, 35,713, and clear. Dollar Girl goes to the top. Here's 749. It's Qatar and Jamie Taylor. Entry number 749.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
And there we go, fault free all the way around. And that's class now, 35,713. Dollar Girl.
It's 8 10. Oh.
So we saw the disobedience there at fence number 2, picking up 1 time penalty as well in phase 1. Total of 3. A 3-fault score, 33,763. And a score of 3.
The left side is at 203, the right side is only at 71.
Making my way to the antenna now.
Here's 408.
That's at
408's Dior 14.
the left is at
Susan Hutchison has the ride for Olivia Schneider of El Monte,
There you go.
number 408.
Can you hear me? Do we have any signal? Hello?
Barely none.
Set off.
I think it turned off.
Well, it's a fast time, a single knockdown on the course at fence number 10, a 4-fault score. Time on the clock 31,933, and currently into the second spot. Joining us next here, it's 363 Icebreaker. Dakota Maurer rides for Rogue 3 of Los Altos.
I kicked the battery. I didn't realize we were still on battery power.
Rails in phase 1. It's an 8-fault total, 38,783. 38,783 and a score of 8
Still finding itself.
for Icebreaker. Next to ride 461. That's the number for Cosmo, and Christy Miller of Murrieta, number 461.
You around 76, and the right is at about 90.
Yeah, make a difference.
At 152, oh, now it's at 200 and 120.
Next ride, 461. Cosmos and Miller.
Walk around and see if I drop that tape.
Oh. What color is it? Do you remember?
Navy blue. Should be visible.
I would say, but.
You better?
It's just the one rail down in phase one there, 38.646. The time taken and a 4-fault score, and that goes into fourth at this point.
And 100.
Okay, do we have a video signal from anybody?
Here's 138 now, Michelle Parker and Graf Red Dawn.
Okay, just turn it on Ren's transmitter. Hopefully we have something.
No, I don't see anything.
Turn this camera on.
By any chance, do you know what time this ring is supposed to start?
It was supposed to start at 8.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
It's just, I think the riders are all spread out.
It does have data. Do we have anything?
Hopefully we'll get some soon.
Yeah.
Came up.
I didn't hear you. What was that?
It came up. I have signal on it.
Alright, okay, it's probably going to be the antenna that's on top of the damn trailer. Terrell, channel 15 is actually going to the barn, so I'm not sure where warm up is. So then what is Fuji? Is that maybe your warm up? I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to try it.
Hey, partner.
On the way to the office.
Well, once I get down, I'll put them on.
Turtles.
Alyssa just brought it over, so we should have the correct ones now.
All right, buddy.
Okay, I don't hear nothing, unfortunately.
Dapper as always. Love it.
How's life?
Very good, very good. All is well. Mary Louise is with me on this trip. Yeah, cool. I let her sleep.
A great time for Michelle and Graf Red Dawn, fault-free as well, and the new leader here, 28.753, and that'll take over the top spot.
Yeah, she's here. She's looking forward to this. Hopefully the weather turns a little different for us today.
Here's 269. Joining us now, Mr. Sanchez. This is an entry of van ridden by Susan Artess out of South Pasadena.
Nice to have you here. We're going to check out, I've got Katie over here, jumper 1. And Scott's up here. Yeah, up here too. The lively crowd. Lively crowd. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yeah.
the one rail down in phase 2, a rail at fence 11 there. It's a 4-fault score, and the time 33.108. So just the 2 clear rounds at this point, leading the way right now, having seen 10 of our expected 70 in the lead right now. Michelle Parker and Graph Red Dawn. That's our fastest clear. 26.753 is the target. Coming through the gate now, it's Lingcourt Lux, entry number 154. Lingcourt Lux, an entry of and ridden by Jessica Friend Myers out of Phoenix, Arizona, number 154.
Bring over.
What did you bring over for what?
What did you bring over?
Oh, it's on our stick.
It's all bullshit on it.
Okay, well then I don't know what to tell you.
Walk away and then what'll come. That's what's going to happen.
All right, so finishing up well, just a little trouble right at the start of the course. 4 jumping, picking up 7 time faults as well. So it's a score of 11, and the time over phase 2, 38.713. 241 joins us next. 241, Revan de Luchou and Estelle Navet. Estelle riding for Eric Navet Equestrian Incorporated out of Rancho Santa Fe.
How did she get over here? What was her... That wasn't supposed to be at that.
It's a fault-free round for Ravin de Lijou and Estelle Navet. 31,683 is a good time, and that'll take over second now. Here's Clockwise. Clockwise, an entry of Claire Archer of Atherton. Alec Lawler is aboard. Number 655 Clockwise.
Didn't work.
One rail comes down there, 32-3 on the clock, and a score of 4. Here's 470 now, Mr. Z. Mr. Z owned and ridden by Jeremias of Hemet. 470. All right, good round there, fault-free. Mr. Z and Jeremias into fourth on a time of 35.824. Here's 331. 331 is Chakrabat.
Actually, that's right. 30 minutes now, wow.
It doesn't look good for the end of the day, but well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Morning. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you?
All right, fault free over the jumps, picking up 3 on the clock there, 42.043, and a 3 fault total for Chakrabat and Kevin Lamka, total of 3. Here's 463. It's Volumia. Christy Miller of Murrieta owns and rides, number 463.
Record every one of them, or y'all, is it live streaming or just?
Yes, live stream, so I will quote it.
Off here just for a sec. You can proceed. Go ahead and go.
Yeah, we're live streaming every single day.
Oh, that's nice. What network?
Right on.
Okay, cool. People at home right now going, it's not working, it's not working. The horses are going, because I do watch and they're like, what's going on? I can't get on, because I do hear that all the time, and I told them, I'm like, sometimes they don't start on time, not this bad.
I know, right?
But here we may have one.
Looks like we got our first one. She just needs to go over her course.
Of course, I just sit down when the wind starts.
32.487, that's a good time, and jumping right into 3rd here on a fault-free effort. Christy Miller and Volumia taking over the 3rd position.
off with a first performance round, 298. First
Out of 16, out of 16.
Race on course, the first round of 1100 cars, 640
Starting us off. Performance Hunters. This is entry 298F. Shown by Courtney Cochran.
.586 now. 586 Serendipity. Mandy Porter is aboard for the owner Vicky Jules Guard of Redwood City. Serendipity 586.
Right at 298 actually.
Continue on that low on our first round. Simply number 329 on course 2. First round on low. Let's see number 200.
Alright, she's staying in for her second performance round. 298, second performance.
A single knockdown in both phases, so it's a total score of 8 here, time of 34.879.
Staying in for their second performance round is entry 298, Ethnic. Keep Courtney Cochran.
.236 is next. First of a couple of rides for Hannah Moritz, and this is Parkmore Lux. Parkmore Lux owned by Ritz Fuente LLC of Jackson, Wyoming. rail in phase 1 is down. It's a 4-fault score. 35,177 is the time taken. Holds on to 10th place right now on a score of 4. Still leading the way here is a fault-free effort. 28,753. The target time, that's Michelle Parker and Graf Red Dawn, are still in lead.
First performance.
768 now. 768. Champion for Volt. Mitchell Endicott rides for Sarah Friedman of Laguna Beach.
On course for their first performance round is in pirouette and cocaine.
229, 229.
Still leading the way here. Fault free effort. 28,753. The target time at Michelle Parker and Graf Red Dawn. 768 now. Champion for Wolf. Mitchell Endicott rides.
And that's clear. Fault-free effort for Champion for Volt. The time is good as well, 30.895, and that'll slip right into second place right now. First ride this morning for Lane Clark. This is 382 Comanchero M. An entry of Rachel Torok of San Juan Capistrano. First of a few rides in the meter 20 jumpers for Lane Clark.
So, stepping back to 298 at 30 in the first round, 229 at 787.
Rider receives a score of 78.
And then what about, what was the score for 298 on the second performance?
Terrell is 760.
Thank you.
First ride is 24 minutes start.
Second performance round 29. Second performance.
Returning from their second performance round is entry
229, 229.
owned by Hillcrest Farms and shown by Nicole Kane.
Single knockdown at fence number 9. Score of 4. Time on the clock of 30.639. Joining us next here, it's entry number 430, Jeep van Zilverhof. Sophie Simpson does the riding for Helen Hogel of Newport Beach, number 430.
Rider receives a score of 83.
Second round of the low hunters, entry number on Glory, now in the irons. Second round of 257.
Good ride there for Sophie and Jeep van Zilverhof. 34848. 34848 and clear. That goes into fifth. Here's 515, Taquin de la Nutria, Madison Dunham and Bonsall, the owner rider.
Now it's going to get warm, and then it'll get cloudy and cold.
I know, so I said that on my weather app. I said that on my phone. It was going to be cloudy all day.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's what it said.
That would be fine. It's just there's sun and go if it goes away, and but it is what it is.
Hey, Sarah. Go ahead. New Marcus walking in for a single round and coming down. Thank you, sir.
Next entry will join us on the first low hunter card. This is entry number 306, Arizona. First round low, entry number 306.
And that's clear. 37.818 is the time taken. And that'll take over the 8th position here. Target time still 28.753. $537, that's the number for Blackjack. Spyglass Hill Entry Jamie Taylor rides Blackjack, number 537.
It is what it is. It is slow. It's like, well.
They think it's not show day.
Probably. That's how it's feeling my excuse too. Good job.
Probably at the other ring.
We do the models first.
Oh yeah?
But I'm sure they're probably doing it. No, it's fine.
And there we go with a fault-free ride. 31815 is a good time, and that'll move into 4th place right now. So just 4 rounds away from the halfway point here. We will take a quick break after 4 rounds to drag the ring. But the first of those 4 here is number 431. Colorado, Robert Sean Leckie riding for Trish Jacobs of Laguna Beach. Number 431.
Way to go yet?
Oh, I keep seeing 4 trips. Hey, guess what's going on?
Beautiful food.
Hey, Terrell. Go ahead. Go ahead, Johnny. How about now? How many of you seen the 5th one walking in? So this is going to be a first green round. First green, 709, 709. So yeah, John, I've seen about 5 rounds and about 5 scratches.
That's right. Pretty good. They said out easy.
Right at 709, right at 709.
Green MasterCard. Century 709. Big Mo. Owned and shown by Nick Hanks.
So it's a single knockdown at fence number 9. 4 faults is the score. Time is good, 29.951. But with that 4 fault score, that will be just out of our top 10.
That's what we were just laughing at. Maybe they forgot that it was Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday.
So 3 left to see in this first half. 3 left before we take a quick break. to drag the ring. Prepare for the second half of the meter 20 jumpers. Right now, leading the way, it's that clear in 78.753. Michelle Parker and Graf Red Dawn at the top. Champion for Volt. Right now in second and third, it's Revan de Lejoux. Fourth place, Blackjack. And in fifth, on a clear round, Volumia and Christy Miller. Once again, target time to catch 28.753. With 3 remaining before we take that short break to prepare the ring for the second half of the meter 20 jumpers.
He's going to stay in for the second green. 709 on the second green.
Staying in for his second green round is entry 709, Venmo and Nick Hanks. Rider receives a score of 77.
This is going to be a first performance, 306. 306, first performance.
Next to show on our first performance round is entry 306, Arizona, Linty Ramsey.
So the first now of those 3 remaining in the first half of the Medivet Equine Meter 20 jumpers. It's number 265, California Sunshine, and Susan Artes, California Sunshine, an entry of Alex Fargo out of Altadena. Third ride here for Susie.
Rider receives a score of 81.
306, 306, just in case.
the one rail down. It's a score of 4:38.319 is the time, and a 4-fault score. Now it's 3:78. Macho Blue PS. Katie Harris of Wilton is the owner rider. First of two before our break here. All right, well, we're clear over the jumps, 37.552 on the clock, and that'll be good enough to move into ninth at this point, just about the halfway mark in the meter 20s.
I was going to do it because I still got an hour until I start.
Last now before we break at 7:71. 7:11, sorry, 7:11. 7:11, Philippa DF, Sonke Thyman does the riding for Morgan Evans of Westlake Village.
And would it be possible for you to hook me up with that portable charger from Dale? Could you give me the portable charger from Dale? I most certainly can. That's dude.
Goes to say when the arenas are done and starting, and no personal chatter. Only through your phone, please.
Well, darn it all. Glad to see that Sonke is walking out. So we take a quick break here. We're going to prepare the ring for the second half of the Medivet Equine meter 20 jumpers. It's Michelle Parker and Graf Red Dawn lead the way at our halfway point. Mitchell Endicott and champion for Volt in second. In third, it's Estelle Navet and Revant de Lejoux. Jamie Taylor and Blackjack in fourth, and rounding out the top five at the halfway mark, it's Christy Miller and Volumia. Here. Thank you, Tammy.
30, so I'll go get the screen shields and deliver them.
Here's 356 now. 356, Celine GH and Cassie Frost Cassie rides for Gary Ibanez of Murrieta, number 356.
Rider receives a score of 83.
And just the single knockdown at the first fence there. It's a 4-fault score, 38-39 on the clock with a score of 4.
Okay.
.723 is next here. It's the second ride for Mitchell Endicott. Here's Abbey Road, entry of the Silver Raven Farms, entry number 723. And if you can just hold up just for 1 minute, if you don't mind, Mitchell, 1 second.
Here for the shield.
For 43-second performance, for 43-second performance.
time she received it? 5.
Rider received.
And that's clear. 32:02.4 the time taken, and that'll go into fifth here. .462, here's exact. Third ride in the meter 20s for Christy Miller of Murrieta.
It's going to be a first performance. First performance, 3:0, 3:10, first performance, 3:10.
310, 310.
In the ring for their first performance round is entry 310, Hinkley and Lindsay Ransom.
And that's here. 32:02.4 the time taken. And now going to fifth here. Third ride.
The screen projector before I run all the way over there.
All right, there we go. Clear round for Christy, 34.109. Oh, excuse me, a 4-fault score. I'm sorry, single knockdown there at fence number 9. Score of 4, 34.109. .406, this is Cilantra. Susan Hutchison is aboard for Olivia Schneider of El Monte.
All right, there we go. Clear round for 34.
All right, that's clear and fast, 29.351. Not quite fast enough to take over the lead, but good for second place now in the Medivat Equine Meter 20s. .505 is the number for CCF Yasour. Michelle Parker riding for the Cross Creek Farms Incorporated out of Tucson, Arizona.
performance round for 310, 310.
Second performance from 310. Second performance from 310.
In the ring for their second performance round, measuring 310, Haley and Lindsay Ransom.
All right, that'll move into second now. 28.949 and clear.
Continuing on to the second roll now. Second round, number 186.
239. This is Snowball. Georgie Murray rides for Audrey Murray on Snowball. 239.
Rider receives a second round score of 86.
Two rails come down in phase one. A score of 8 there. Time of 31.899. .390, Romeo de Paris and Lane Clark. Lane rides for Brook Lane Farms of Santa Barbara. Entry number 390. right, 27,677 and clear. And that goes right to the top here in the Medivet Equine Meter 20 jumpers. New leader, Romeo Duparadi and Lane Clark taking over the lead. Now it's 276. Here's ISIS, etc. Ashley Bond is aboard for the Equine Trading Company of Tarzana. A clear round, and the time is good, 33,771. And that'll be good to stay in the top 10 at this point. Entry number 270 now, Quentin VA. An entry of Isabel Roth of Beverly Hills.
Horse the first round on the low 100 hard, 545. True North Star. First on the low 545.
Number
Alex, you got a copy, Alex?
Okay, clear. Yeah, it's a clear round, 37,205 is the time taken.
Maybe right. He's in 101, good. Go ahead. Sure. Oh, I thought you were doing the jumper ring. What time are you jogging on there, brother? Like about 12:45. Thanks, Serge. Sal will be in route. All time for that.
Okay, clear.
242 is Cooper. Ursula Nave riding for Eric Nave Equestrian Incorporated of Rancho Santa Fe.
First round on the low 420.
All right, well, it's just the 7 faults from the first round. 4 jumping, picking up 3 time as well, 36,490 on the clock. 235 is the number for Lanciano 81. Hannah Moritzen rides for Ritz Fuente LLC of Jackson, Wyoming. Second ride here for Hannah. It's Lanciano 81.
Riders staying in the ring, continuing on to round 2 is the low 100 quarter.
All right, that's clear. 32,192 is the time on the clock. And that's just within our top 10 right now. That'll go into 9th place. Here's 588. Let's see, 588 Dio Mio. Mandy Porter rides for Beth Bolin. Beth from Castle Rock, Colorado. It's Dio Mio, number 588. So it's a single knockdown in phase 2 there, 35,022 on the clock and a 4-fault score. Now 675 Cosette. Kyle King rides for Jill Jaeger of Palm Desert, number 675.
First low round, 636.
So the single knockdown in phase 2 there, 35.02. Now 675 for real labor, and Tom Douglas. 675.
A great ride and a fast time, 28.835. Good enough to take over third here, as we're about 2/3 of the way through with the Medivet Equine meter 20s.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, because there's nothing, if anything, to get more. Right. So I really don't have to go. I'm just like.
322 joining us here, 322 Zaldorado. Mitchell Endicott rides for Pegasus Show Stable Incorporated out of Rancho Santa Fe.
Great ride, house time, 28.835. Good enough to take over third here. We're about
2/3. Just laying down and I got to sleep.
Alrighty, thank you. So retiring here in phase 2. Thanks, Mitchell. 288, the number for Diagon. Morgan Kaplan is the rider for Nikki Hoskinson of Erie, Colorado.
Back on course, the second round of the low hunters. Entry number 636.
Well, it's one rail down, 31-139 the time, and a score of 4.
Nothing happened.
Here's 764, 764, Ela Carla H. Angel Caroli rides for Elizabeth Killam of Nicasio.
This might be us.
Yay!
One rail down, 31-139 time.
Do you know when our lunch break's at?
Oh, we don't really have a lunch.
Well, like a huge break after, like between like.
Probably. I think 12:45 is when we jog. I mean, you don't have to do the under saddles.
I think I do. I don't know. Probably or something.
Well, you can during the under saddles if you don't have to do them. I mean, I don't know how you do that, but then right after that, they'll probably reset and drag, so there might be it right there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like one's getting ready.
So it's back on course, the second round on the green hunter, 400. Second green hunter round, 400.
All right, this is going to be a first performance. 212, 212. First performance.
Route 212, 212.
Wow, so new leader now, 27-293, and clear, beautiful ride, and that takes over the top spot in the meter 20s.
Performance round is entry 212, collectible, owned by Nancy Diaz and showed by Alana Halpern.
Here's number 600, Fatibello and Bruno Diniz out of Del Mar.
Wow, so the leader now, beautiful ride, and we'll take you to the top spot.
second green card, the score of 81. 81.
212 scored a 7.677.
Rider receives a score of 76.
Doing this on course, the first round on the Green Hunters, entry number 311.
All right, we're fault free over the jumps. 35.247 is the time. That'll go into 15th at this point. Looks like maybe 5 or 6 remain, I believe. Maybe a few more. In the Medivet Equine meter 20 jumpers. 7:51. Here's Simply the Best de la Cometa. David Scappa rides for the owner Holly Scappa of Calabasas.
All right, we're fault free over the jump, 35.247.
All right, so this is going to be a first green round for 212. First green round for 212. They're skipping that second performance.
In the ring now for their first Green Hunter round is entry 212, Collectible, and Ilana Halper.
Well, it's just the one rail down there at fence number 9. That'll be a 4-fault total. The time is 30.821 with 4. Time to catch here right now is 27.293. Right now leading the way here, it's Angel Caroli and Ela Carla Ache in the lead on that 27.293. Looks like there are actually 13 remaining now in the Medivet Equine meter 20 jumpers. About 13 to see. $7.59. Here's Mount Royal. It's the second ride in the meter 20s for Will Simpson. Mount Royal's an entry. Penelope Murray of Sun Valley, Idaho, number 759.
On the green hunters.
Second green route, 2 well, second green route, 2
Returning for
well.
her second green
212.
round is entry 212, Collectible, and Ilana Helper.
You ran some in the Novella. We see this 84 on the second point, 84.
Single knockdown in both phases, so it's a total of 8 here. 34, 6, 3, 0, and 8.
Second round score of 75. 75.
Here's 383 Dana. Dana's an entry of Anya Ratomska Gibbs of Newport Beach. Michael Williamson has the ride on Dana. All right, there's a clear round there. 33-125 is 13th at this point, with about 10 remaining here. 391, that's the number assigned to Vancouver 4. Lane Clark is riding for the Southland Stables LLC of Aiken, South Carolina. Vancouver 4, number 391.
First performance, 163, 163, first performance.
163, 163.
Next to compete on our first performance round is entry 163, King's Landing, and Robert Sean Leckie.
It's just the one rail coming down there at fence number 833-006 on the clock, and a score of 4. Number 504 next here, 504 CCF Savu Savu. Michelle Parker rides for the Cross Creek Farms Incorporated out of Tucson, Arizona.
Hmm.
163 scored a 7-4.
Nothing to remain in the arena. Continuing on to part 2 of the low 100 entry, number 639. This is Claire. Time is ready for equal. Second round on the low, 639.
This is a second performance for 163. Second performance, 63.
Second performance on 163. Second performance on 163.
Next to show on our second performance card is entry 163, King's Landing, and Robert Sean Leckie.
There's a great time, 27.979, and that's going to slip right into the third position here. With about maybe 5 or so remaining in the Medivet Equine Meter 20s. That'll take over third, fault-free, 27.979. .654 joining us here, 654 Boucheron. Second ride for Bruno Denise of Delmar. Oh, sorry. 654, actually, Fenta Light B. Alec Lawler riding for Claire Archer.
Rider receives a score of 74.
So I don't think that could. So on his first round was a 74 as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Now I want the sun to come back a little bit.
First performance, 626. 626. First performance.
626, 626.
Next to show on our first performance round is entry 626. Chacolina, owned by Kenilworth Stables and shown by Julia Nagler.
Alec and Fenta Light B with a clear round, 35.465 is the time taken. Not quite fast enough to break into our top 15 there, but a good round. $308 is next here. 318 is Flores and Madison Bradshaw.
See, they're getting our warm-up pumps on 15. I told them to switch the barn pace to 14. Roger that, thank you. He told us we're on 15, and it was announcing in the barns every count I did on, but you guys can't do that. But yeah, you guys do.
Rider receives a score of 8.
This is a first performance, 192. 192 first.
192, 192.
In the ring for their first performance round is entry 192, devoted, owned and shown by Prix from Carpinteria, California.
All right, so Flores and Madison Bradshaw with a clear round, 33.571 is the time on the clock and clear. Now it's 5:44. Here's Simpatica 33. Wendy Thompson of Solana Beach, the owner rider on Simpatica 33, number 544.
Thank you, Ryder. Thank you, Ryder.
The first green card, Coldplay receives score 72. Elected to remain on course, continuing to part 2. Once again, 5-8. Tyler Dupont ready for rider side.
Alright, so she's going to stay in for her second performance, 192. Second performance, 192.
Staying in for their second performance.
Okay, Wendy and Simpatica 33 are clear. 29.965 the time taken, and that will go into 8th place right now.
192 second performance, 192 into second.
Here's 645. First of 10. I misspoke a bit a few minutes ago. We still have 10 left here. First of those is number 645, Boucharon. Carly's Postel does the riding for the owner, Lucy Davis of Los Angeles.
Back in the arena, first round on the greens for 639 is Claire. Carly Dupont and Coldplay on the second green, the super score 78.
Ryder receives a score of 65. Second round score of 65.
All right, jumping right into the 9th position there with a clear round, 30.486. 30.486 the time, and just within the top 10. Now at 7:53, Chicharito. Third ride for Will Simpson. He rides for the Will Simpson Stables out of Thousand Oaks. Number 753, Chicharito.
626. Second performance, 626.
In the ring for their second performance round, 626. Chocolina, Julia Nance.
first green car and a score of 80. And here's our riders electing to remain in, continuing on to the second green. 639 on course.
And that's clear, 34.256 on the clock with a clear round. That won't break into our top 15. So 6 remain now. First of those is 381, 381 Clavios, and Lane Clark. Lane rides for Rachel Torok of San Juan Capistrano.
All right, this is a first green. 192, first green.
Right at 192, right at 192. Excuse me.
In the ring for their first green round is entry 192, Devoted and Rebecca Prix.
Goes on course, first round on the low 100 mark. Representing 429, greatest showdown. The car fourth after that. First low 100 round, 429.
And there we go, nice fast round, 27.736. Not quite fast enough for the lead, but that will take over third here, 27.736. The time, and that moves into the third position.
192.47.
Now 244. This is Artiste de la Roque. Second ride here in the meter 20s for Estelle Nave, riding for Eric Nave Equestrian Incorporated of Rancho Santa Fe.
And I'm sorry, did you give me a score for the first green round?
Yes, sir. 70.
192 for the second green.
Round score of 74. Staying in for their second green round is 192, Devoted and Rebecca Prix.
Now 244. Second ride here.
remaining, continuing to the second below on the car corner 29, Arena 7.
All right, 34,455 is a nice time and a fault-free effort for Estelle Navet. Here's 411 Le Grand Star. Le Grand Star, an entry of and ridden by Susan Latif of Temecula. 411.
Right, 701. 701.
On course for their first performance round is entry 701. Encore, Caitlin Campbell.
For the first round on the low 100, 417 power clock. First low 100 round, 417.
There's a fault-free round for Susan and Le Grand Star, 29,705. On the clock, 9th at this point. .671 here. This is Caddison. Stuart Belkin of Vancouver, British Columbia, rides his own entry, Caddison.
First performance, 375. 375, first performance.
We're out 375, read 375.
In the ring for their first performance round is entry 375, Calendar Girl, owned by Avery Califatis of Ross, California, and shown by Lexi Shaw.
Continuing on to the second low 100 line, 417 at the starter time.
So we've got a rail down at fence number 10 and picking up a single time fault as well. It's a score of 5, 40.161 on the clock.
We're looking to continue on to the first round of the 300 entry 417 Firefox.
Here's 601, Adele. Now the second ride for Bruno Denise of Del Mar. Adele, number 601.
She scored 77.
Rider receives a score of 77.
Bro,
Alright, so it looks like she's gonna stay in 375. Guess this is a second performance. 375.
375 second up performance. 375 second up performance.
Staying in for a second performance round is entry 375, Calendar Girl and Lexi Shaw.
And we get a wave there, retiring here. And thanks for letting us know. Just two left here. The first of those 657 Crescendo. Monica Cornejo rides for Kimberly Robson of Paradise Valley, Arizona.
Second performance, 701. 701, second performance.
701 second performance. 701 second performance.
Returning for their second performance round, this is entry 701, Encore and Caitlin Campbell.
Clear, a little off the pace, 34.438, but still a nice clear round there for Monica Cornejo and Crescendo. Last to go now in the Medivet Equine Meter 20 jumpers. Final entry. This is 773. Francie Neil-Farushan rides for Ali Neil-Farushan of Rancho Santa Fe. Last to go, 773. Osergo Wonlit. Single knockdown there at the La Sara vertical, fence number 8. So 4 fault total, time of 34.578 with 4. So we're going to finalize our scores, get right back to you with those results here in just a second.
First green.